Welcome to the Family History Guide. The address is thefhguide.com, and this is a free site. There are no subscriptions required, and no advertising on the site, so it provides a simple but powerful experience. Our mission statement is to greatly increase the number of people actively involved in family history worldwide, to make everyone's family history journey easier, more efficient, and more enjoyable. Those are the 3 E's: easier, efficient, and enjoyable. You can get pretty much anywhere you need to in the Family History Guide website by using the menus across the top. When you move the cursor over them, you get drop-down menus that help you navigate. There is no app for the Family History Guide. The Family History Guide website automatically recognizes which type of device you're using, and it formats the screens accordingly. For example, when you narrow the browser window, at a certain point you'll see the menus disappear across the top. Now there is a 3-line button that opens menus on the left side. This approximates what you would see on a tablet. And if you narrow it more, it's like what you would see on a phone. Let's take a look at some of the basic features of the website. In the upper left is Select Language, which opens a list of all the languages that Google Translate supports. If you click Spanish, for example, you get the Family History Guide translated into Spanish. Next, there is a blue magnifying glass. This search feature does a search only within the Family History Guide website, it does not go out to the entire internet. So if you are interested in information about adoption records, you could click that and get a list of results. Each result goes to a place in the Family History Guide that has resources about that particular topic. Using the search icon is a good way to find any topic in the Family History Guide. Getting back to the home page is easy to do, just click the logo in the upper left corner of the screen. Today's tip: each day, Monday through Friday, there's a brief family history tip. Here is an example. And if you want to see a list of all the tips, click the link that says, See All Tips. That page has hundreds of tips going back several years, so you can explore those whenever you like. The Beginner's link opens a version of the Family History Guide with fewer menu options, so beginners can concentrate on just a few tasks. To return to the full version, click Switch to Full Version. The right side of the home page has a series of slides you can click to learn about various features of the Family History Guide. On the left side of the home page are tiles that take you directly to various topics. These are also available in the menus, so this video will demonstrate them from the menus, so you can see them in context. You can also click more to see additional options. Here are a few highlights in the intro menu. The FAQ page has a quick summary of information items about the Family History Guide and its non-profit organization, the Family History Guide Association. The Topics page has an alphabetical list of topics in the Family History Guide. You can click a link and go directly to that topic. The Family History Guide is built on a powerful but flexible learning system that guides you step by step in learning family history platforms and research. This picture is a visual model of how the learning system works. The boxes in the picture represent the projects, goals and choices in the Family History Guide. Projects are like big boxes of information, goals are medium-sized boxes inside the projects, and choices are smaller boxes inside the goals. Each choice has links to articles, videos, websites, and step-by-step instructions. To see the learning system in action, let's explore the learning paths. There are learning paths for Family Search, Ancestry, MyHeritage, and Find My Past, each with its own set of screenshots, steps, and instructions. The Family Search learning path has a list of all its projects, 1 through 8, at the top of the page. The current goal is number 1, Navigate Family Tree. The tiles in the main part of the page show all the goals for the project, 1 through 14, with all the choices for each. This page has over 50 choices you can see at a glance. The learning system shows its topics in a good learning sequence, but it also allows you to skip around and choose what you want. Let's open Choice A, Sign into Family Search. There are step-by-step instructions and screenshots as well as links to articles and videos. For example, if you've lost your family search username or password, you can click the link and get help. You can also use the reference links on the page, so this provides learning flexibility. Note that each choice page opens in a separate window, so the previous page with the goals is still open. At the beginning of each choice is a summary with a few bullet points that explain what you'll learn in that choice. And at the end of a choice are exercises. There's a good level and a proficient level. When you can do what each level says, you can rate yourself accordingly. Next is choice B. There is a way to see the titles for all the choices in the goal, without having to scroll. The top area has a button with 3 minus signs. When you click that button, you see just the titles for the choices in the goal. The content is now hidden. You can click any choice title to show the steps again. Now the button at the top shows 3 plus signs, so clicking it opens up all the content again. You can close or open the choices as you like, to control how much information you see on the screen. The learning system works the same way for all the learning paths, with projects, goals, and choices. If you switch to the Ancestry learning path, you'll see the list of projects, the corresponding goals on the page, and the step-by-step instructions for Ancestry. There is no printed version of the Family History Guide, because it would be huge, and the website content changes often enough that it would be difficult to maintain a printed version. However, you can selectively print what you want, by using the print-friendly button. This creates a much better layout for printing. You can click on a graphic or other item to hide it from print view. If you've hidden something by mistake, you can click undo, until everything returns back the way you want it. You can scale, use different print options, print a PDF, or print to paper. The print button and the search button are in the top area for each page in the Family History Guide. Note, when various websites make changes, the Family History Guide is updated to stay in sync with them. Project 4, Discover introduces the basics of learning how to research. The current goal is number 1, get organized. You can see all the corresponding choices as well. Let's look at choice C, which has links to articles and videos for using notes, logs, and software to stay organized in your research. Goal 2 is learn the basics. Let's check out choice A, learn basic concepts. The Family History Guide includes best-in-class, free articles and videos, so you don't have to search the internet to find out what to do. Also, the Family History Guide does not link to paid articles and videos, just free ones. Goal 3 is form a strategy. There's a short introductory video that talks about how to create and use research strategies. There are links to material from noted genealogists, such as Amy Johnson Crow and her Wander approach to research, which combines structure and flexibility in an interesting way. Goals 4 and 5 are specific to family search. The rest of the goals are shared identically with the Ancestry, MyHeritage, and Find My Past learning paths, so you will cover these same research basics, no matter what path you choose. Goal 5 is Family Search Research Tools. Choice B highlights the Family Search Catalog, a huge resource for records that have not been indexed yet. Goal 6 is Developing Search Skills. Choice A has an introductory video about improving your search techniques. Choice B helps you master Google search techniques to find records in many different places. Goal 7 is Solve Problems. Choice A lists the common mistakes that genealogists make and explores strategies for avoiding and overcoming mistakes. Choice B describes typical problems with records and how to deal with them. Choice G is about what to do when you hit a brick wall in your research. In the bottom part of the Learning Paths menu is the Knowledgebase for general and United States research. This page shows bite-sized pieces of information you can refer to. At the top are categories, such as brick walls. You'll see some helpful bullet points along with links to articles to learn more, including neighbors and relatives, cluster research, and more. Just below the Knowledgebase is Surname eBooks, which has links to thousands of free Surname eBooks. For example, Ainsworth points to the Internet Archive, with a free downloadable book about Ainsworth families in America. You can view, print, and download most of these books. There are many thousands of free genealogy books on the Internet, with sources such as the Internet Archive, Google Books, Family Search, etc. Each learning path also has projects for documents and photos. And there are projects for DNA testing and research. The Family History Guide has an extensive collection of pages for research in countries. In the countries menu there are regions, such as British Isles, with links to country pages. Here's the one for Ireland. The goals are listed across the top: research, archives and libraries, civil registration, etc., all the way through geography, culture, and history. Each goal has choices with links to articles and videos and many databases as well. Instead of finding countries by region, you can use the All Countries page, which has an alphabetical list. For example, you could open the Denmark country page. Again, the research goals are listed across the top. If the country you're interested in is not listed in the alphabetical list, you can click More Countries. This produces a huge, alphabetized list of smaller countries, smaller meaning that there are not as many records or resources available for these countries. Here's an example showing resources for Aruba. Near the bottom of the countries is ethnic. This has links for African American, Asian, Basque, Hispanic, Jewish, and Native American research. For example, African American research has goals across the top, such as Get Started, How to Find Record Sources, Libraries and Archives, Slavery Resources, and more. At the bottom is the country's knowledge base. Across the top are abbreviations for different countries, such as GER, for Germany. The topics are listed, and you can learn a lot about the countries using these bullet points of information. This is a great tool to use, especially when you're starting research in a country that's new to you. In the countries menu you'll see the United States country page, which is the largest collection in the Family History Guide because there is a lot of information to cover. Across the top you'll see goals in Section A, Miscellaneous U.S. Records, B is Vital Records, C, Census, D, Immigration, E, Military, and F, Other Records. Let's take a look at Goal C2, Census Records by Decades. When you close the choices, you'll see topics for all the census years, from 1950 back to the first census in 1790, with links to articles, videos, examples, and screens. Above all of that you have links to census headings and census questions that were asked. Goal E2, Military by Conflict has choices for all the major wars and conflicts for the United States. For example, Civil War Research has an introductory video and links to many helpful resources. In the United States page, just below the Statue of Liberty picture, there is an alphabetical list of U.S. states plus Washington, D.C. and Puerto Rico. Let's click on California. The goals are listed across the top: research and records, vital and census records and so forth, and links to articles and videos in the main part of the page. There are also quite a few practice exercises in state and country pages. The lightning bolt icons signify that there are quick links available. A quick link takes you directly to a record collection search screen. For example, Goal 3, Vital and Census Records, has a lightning bolt. If you scroll down to choice B, you'll see the quick links at the end. FS stands for Family Search, AC stands for Ancestry, etc. If you click FS, California Birth Index 1905, you'll immediately go to the search screen, without navigating through family search menus to find the collection. Quick links help you do searches faster and easier. AC, California Birth Records from Select Counties, is a record collection from Ancestry. Note, to access the records in some Ancestry collections, you will need an Ancestry account or be at an affiliate library or family search center. The same is true for MyHeritage and Find My Past. There are also quick links on many of the country pages. For example, in Ireland, Goal 3, there is a large list of collections from Ancestry, Find My Past, and Family Search that you can search. Note that quick links are for collections with 50,000 records or more. Each U.S. state page also has links to information for all its counties. The main counties link is below the state list, on the left. At the bottom of the page you have all the counties in California listed. The name of the county, in green, takes you to family search information. A is for Ancestry, L for Linkpendium, G for Genealogy Incorporated, U for US Gen Web, and the last F is for the county's Facebook page for genealogy, if available. For example, here's the family search page for Ventura County, California genealogy. And here's the Linkpendium page. The England page has separate pages for its counties. For example, here is the Cheshire page. The Canada page has separate pages for its provinces. For example, here is the Ontario page. The Australia page has separate pages for its states. For example, here is the Victoria page. The Trainers menu has many tools for trainers, which are covered in a separate video. The Family History Guide has over 200 fun and engaging family history activities. For example, in family activities you'll see the Family History Fun Basket. There are steps, and a video that explains how to do the activity. Most of the activities require little or no preparation in advance. There are activities for individuals, youth, and kids. There's also an index to activities, so you can browse for an activity, such as save memories on smartphones. There is also an activities planning sheet with a list of all the activities. You can type planning notes, notes for next time, and ratings for the activities. In the media menu, you can subscribe to the blog, which has a couple of new articles each Monday. You can listen to the blogs if you're on the go, and you can get them translated into different languages. There is also a Facebook page, a YouTube channel with over 200 videos on a wide variety of topics, and pages for Twitter, Pinterest, and Instagram. The Family History Guide has a series of pages especially designed for youth. It's essential that younger people become involved in family history, as it strengthens their bonds with family and society and increases their self-esteem. The youth home page begins with a video featuring youth and their love of family history. It also includes pages that focus on what youth can do to make family history part of their lives. Near the bottom of the media menu is Media Resources. TE pages contain a tremendous amount of free material about the Family History Guide you can use for events and publicity. Examples include pass-along cards, including ones you can print yourself, brochures, flyers, and display pages. The Faiths menu has a section for members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Sample topics include temple opportunities, printing temple names, reserved ordinances, and so forth. Weekly Family History Activities is a companion for the weekly Come Follow Me lessons. Click the schedule to find a lesson with family history activities, videos, and inspirational quotes, correlated with Come Follow Me. You can learn about Catholic family history and resources here. There are links to articles and videos about Catholic records and research strategies. Goal 2 helps you explore Catholic records in various countries around the world. You can learn about Protestant family history and resources here. Goal 1 covers research and records from many of the major Protestant denominations. Goal 2 helps you explore Protestant records in various countries around the world. There are pages for Jewish research, both here and in the ethnic section of the countries menu. Goals include basic research, libraries, and archives, the Jewish Gen website, Holocaust resources, and more. In addition, there are many links to Jewish resources in individual country pages. In the Family History Guide there are only 1 or 2 articles or videos in any particular step. That is intentional, to avoid overloading with options. But if you want to dive deeper into a particular topic, you can use the vault. Across the top are many categories, such as stories. You'll see a list of extra videos and articles about writing a life story or biography, for yourself or for your ancestor. Many of the vault categories have a main link that take you to the corresponding main part of the Family History Guide. To return to the vault, click the vault link. Article and video links in the vault also have information items, such as video length and year of publication. The Online Tracker is a secure database that helps you organize your learning progress. It's the only part of the Family History Guide where you need a username and password, because the database saves information that you can keep private. First, click Register with us and choose a username, such as your email address, and a password. Then when you log in, you'll see all projects in the Family History Guide. Here's Project 1, Family Tree. On the left is a list of all the goals and all the choices for the project. In the center you can type notes about what you are learning. To the right are status slider bars. 0 means you have not started with this choice. 1 means you have started, 2 means that you are at a good skill level with this choice, and 3 means that you're at a proficient level. The good and proficient levels are tied to the exercises back in the choices. If you can do the first skill in the exercise, you're at a good level. If you can also do the second skill, you're at a proficient level. Another feature of the Online Tracker is stars. When you have logged into the Online Tracker, you can click a star that appears before an article or video link, like this. The star is now filled in to signify that you have read that particular article or watched that video. You can also run a stars report to get a list of all the articles and videos you had read or visited in the Family History Guide. Click the stars link at the top of the Online Tracker page. The list contains the links and the dates of last access. To send us a message, use the Contact Us link in the Miscellaneous menu. We hope you enjoy the Family History Guide. It's the industry-leading, free learning and research library, and you can use it every day on your family history journey. We hope it will be your companion for years to come.